Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces killed the mastermind of Pulwama terror attack in an encounter in Pulwama district. 4 army personnel, including an officer, martyred. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley says country needs fewer and mega banks for optimum utilization of economies of scale. Supreme Court refuses to allow reopening of Sterlite plant in Tamil Nadu, asks CBI to probe killing of 13 persons in police firing last year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds talks with Argentina's President Mauricio Macri in New Delhi. Several agreements expected to be signed between the two countries. And in boxing, Indian pugilists assure themselves of 5 medals in the 70th Strandja Memorial tournament at Sofia in Bulgaria. In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces have killed the CRPF convoy attack conspirator Kamran in an encounter in Pulwama. 4 army personnel, including an officer, have been martyred in the encounter. 2 unidentified terrorists and a civilian were also killed in the operation at Pinglina area of the district. Security sources said the search operation at the encounter site is going on as one more terrorist is likely to be trapped inside the residential area. In the initial phase, a civilian was killed near the gunfight site during the crossfiring. The gunfight was triggered after security forces zeroed in on the hiding place of the terrorists in the early hours today. Home Minister Ram Nath Kovind today said security forces are being successful in neutralizing terrorists. Commenting on the encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama on the sidelines of a function in Delhi, Mr. Singh said the morale of the security forces is very high. The last rites of Major Chitresh Bisht, who was martyred while defusing an IED planted by terrorists in Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir, was performed with full military honours at Kharkhari cremation grounds in Haridwar today. More from our correspondent.
Amid rain, the last rites were performed at the bank of Ganga River. Earlier, the army personnel gave guard of honor to the martyr. The State Tourism Minister, Satpal Maharaj, paid homage to the martyr. Along those present at the funeral include Member of Parliament Bhagat Singh Koshyari, MLAs, senior state government and military officers. Earlier, Chief Minister Trivandrum Singh Rawat visited the martyr's residence in Dehradun and paid floral tribute to the martyr. A large number of people gathered at his residence to pay homage to the departed soldier. Uttarakhand Assembly members also paid rich tributes to Veer Shahid Chitresh Bisht. Raghavesh Pandey, EIR News, Dehradun.
Finance Minister Arun Jaitley today said India needs fewer banks and mega banks which are strong to meet the needs of the common man. He said economies of scale are of great help in the banking sector. He was briefing media after the post-budget meeting of the Central Board of the Reserve Bank in Delhi. Mr. Jaitley said there has been a reasonably high growth as far as revenues are concerned in the last 5 years.
Our experience in the past really has been of the SBI merger. Now it's the second one which is taking place. I think India needs fewer and mega banks which are strong because in every sense, from borrowing rates to optimum utilization, the economies of scale as far as banking sector are concerned are of great help.
Speaking on the occasion, RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das said transmission of rate cut by banks is an important issue. He informed that RBI will hold meetings with banks on the issue on the 21st of this month. The Supreme Court has refused to allow reopening of Vedanta's Sterlite plant in Tuticorin, setting aside the National Green Tribunal's December 2018 order. The Apex Court also asked CBI to conduct a fair and impartial investigation into the police firing that killed 13 persons during the anti-Sterlite copper plant protest in Tamil Nadu last year. A bench headed by Justice R.F. Nariman said NGT has no jurisdiction to order reopening of the plant. The court said it is allowing Tamil Nadu's appeal against the NGT order only on grounds of maintainability. The bench added that Vedanta has liberty to approach the Madras High Court with its plea for reopening of the plant. The court was hearing a plea by Vedanta Group seeking a direction to Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board to implement the NGT order which had set aside the government's decision to close the plant. The Tamil Nadu government had ordered permanent closure of the Sterlite plant after 13 people were killed during protests over the pollution being caused by the unit. India and Argentina today signed 10 MOUs in several areas including defence, tourism and agriculture. The agreements were exchanged following talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Argentinian President Mauricio Macri at Hyderabad House in New Delhi. The two leaders reviewed the progress in bilateral ties and explored new areas of cooperation. Prime Minister Modi is now addressing the media after the talks.
के दौरान इंडिया मेरकोसुर व्यापार के विस्तार के लिए अनेक उपायों पर आज हमने चर्चा की है। फ्रेंड्स, अर्जेंटीना में भारतीय कला, संस्कृति और आध्यात्मिकता के लाखों प्रशंसक हैं। भारत में अर्जेंटीना का टैंगो डांस और फुटबॉल बहुत ही लोकप्रिय है। लोगों को और नजदीक लाने के लिए आज पर्यटन और पब्लिक ब्रॉडकास्टिंग एजेंसियों के बीच सहयोग तथा सांस्कृतिक आदान प्रदान कार्यक्रमों पर एग्रीमेंट किए गए हैं। फ्रेंड्स, भारत और अर्जेंटीना अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फोरमों में अच्छा सहयोग कर रहे हैं। वैश्विक शांति एवं सुरक्षा और सभी लोगों की आर्थिक और सामाजिक उन्नति के लिए रिफॉर्म, मल्टीलेटरलिज्म की आवश्यकता को हम स्वीकारते हैं।
President Ram Nath Kovind will host a banquet in honor of the Argentinian President. Mr. Macri will also address the plenary session of India-Argentina Business Forum. He is scheduled to visit Mumbai tomorrow. Earlier today, the visiting dignitary was accorded a ceremonial reception at the forecourt of Rashtrapati Bhavan. President Ram Nath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed him. Mr. Macri paid homage to the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, at Rajghat. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts.
यार, आज मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। तुझे एक गुड न्यूज देनी है। क्या हुआ? यार, मेरा एक ड्रीम था ना, अपने खुद के घर का, जिसमें हो एक बालकनी और जहाँ खड़े होके सुकून से चाय पीते हुए अच्छा व्यू मिले, बड़ा सा बेडरूम, लिविंग रूम एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा। मतलब जहाँ लाइफ हैपनिंग भी हो और सिक्योर्ड भी। वो अब पूरा हो गया है। क्या बात कर रही है? लेकिन ये ड्रीम पूरा हुआ कैसे? लोन लेकर। लोन लेकर? मगर लोन पर तो काफी ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट होगा ना? नहीं यार, ज्यादा नहीं है। वो कैसे? अरे, प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना शहरी की क्रेडिट लिंक सब्सिडी स्कीम के बारे में नहीं सुना? इंटरेस्ट पर अच्छी खासी सब्सिडी मिलती है, जिससे हम हर महीने की EMI में करीब 2500 रूपए तक की बचत कर सकते हैं, जो कि 20 साल के लोन में लगभग 6 लाख की सेविंग हो जाती है। लगभग 6 लाख की सेविंग? सच?
जी हाँ, सही सुना आपने। प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना शहरी की क्रेडिट लिंक सब्सिडी स्कीम के अंतर्गत इंटरेस्ट सब्सिडी से मासिक किश्त तकरीबन 2500 रूपए तक कम हो जाती है, जिसका लाभ 20 साल के लोन पर लगभग 6 लाख हो सकता है। 18 लाख या उससे कम वार्षिक आय वाले इस योजना का लाभ उठा सकते हैं। अधिक जानकारी के लिए अपने नजदीकी बैंक शाखा में संपर्क करें।
हाउसिंग फॉर ऑल, सबके लिए घर, ये हमारा सपना भी है और संकल्प भी है।
President Ram Nath Kovind has said each region in the country has a distinct cultural identity. He said this does not divide but unites and harmonizes the entire country. The President was addressing a function in New Delhi today after presenting the Tagore Award for Cultural Harmony. The President said the award is a celebration of Indian tradition and culture. The President said Gurudev was a remarkable genius who became the first Indian Nobel laureate. He said Gurudev Tagore is remembered every day as a poet who gave India its national anthem.
Gurudev was a remarkable genius. He was a writer of renown. When he won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913, he became the first Indian Nobel laureate. However, he was more than just a writer. He was a musician, artist, educationist, and spiritual scholar of rare sensitivity. He is remembered every day as the poet who gave India its national anthem, and he remains one of our foremost cultural icons.
In his speech, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said culture is the lifeblood of any nation as it gives identity to it.
संस्कृति किसी भी राष्ट्र की प्राणवायु होती है। इसी से राष्ट्र की पहचान और अस्तित्व को शक्ति मिलती है। किसी भी राष्ट्र का सम्मान और उसकी आयु भी संस्कृति की परिपक्वता और सांस्कृतिक जड़ों की मजबूती से ही तय होती है। भारत के पास तो हजारों वर्ष का एक सांस्कृतिक विस्तार है, जिसने गुलामी के लंबे कालखंड का, बाहरी आक्रमण का भी बिना प्रभावित हुए सामना किया है। ये अगर संभव हो पाया है तो उसके पीछे स्वामी विवेकानंद जी और गुरुदेव रविन्द्रनाथ टैगोर जैसे अनेक मनीषियों का योगदान रहा है।
Mr. Modi said Gurudev understood the multicolored and diverse culture of India and translated it into Rabindra Sangeet. Exponent of Manipuri dance, Rajkumar Singhajit Singh was given the award for the year 2014. Chayanot, a cultural organization of Bangladesh, was given the award for 2015 for its role in the promotion of Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore's works and Bangla arts. Renowned sculptor and scholar Ram Sutar was given the award for 2016. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj will meet top leaders of Morocco and capital Rabat today to consolidate the strategic partnership in various sectors of mutual interest. Ms. Swaraj will meet her Moroccan counterpart, Nasser Bourita, King Mohammed VI, Prime Minister Saad Din Al Othmani, among other leaders. 3 MOUs for cooperation in areas of counter-terrorism, housing and human settlements, and youth matters are expected to be inked. Addressing the Indian community in Rabat last night, the External Affairs Minister said Morocco has been a leader in counter-terrorism efforts and is a pioneer in fighting radicalization.
उन्होंने कहा आप मोरक्को जा रही हैं। मोरक्को वो मुल्क है जो टेररिज्म के खिलाफ हमेशा हमारे साथ खड़ा रहा। मोरक्को वो मुल्क है जो काउंटर टेररिज्म की दिशा में हमारे साथ समझौता करने जा रहा है। और मोरक्को वो मुल्क है जो रेडिकलाइजेशन के खिलाफ लड़ाई लड़ रहा है। इसलिए आप जरूर जाइए।
The External Affairs Ministry said in a statement that Ms. Swaraj's visit is in pursuit of India's objective of enhanced engagement with Morocco and will provide an opportunity to hold in-depth discussions on bilateral, regional and global issues. Ms. Swaraj reached Rabat from Bulgaria last evening. She will visit Spain on the final leg of her tour. The International Court of Justice, ICJ, will hold from today public hearings in the Kulbhushan Jadhav case at The Hague. India and Pakistan will present their arguments before the top UN court during 4 days of public hearings. Harish Salve, who represents India in the case, is expected to argue first today. Khawar Qureshi will make submissions from Islamabad side tomorrow. A report.
48-year-old Jadhav, a retired Indian Navy officer, was sentenced to death by a Pakistani military court on charges of espionage and terrorism in April 2017. India moved the ICJ against the verdict, maintaining that the trial of Jadhav by Pakistan was farcical. A 10-member bench of the ICJ had restrained Pakistan from executing Jadhav till adjudication of the case. Pakistan claims that its security forces arrested Jadhav from restive Baluchistan province in March 2016. However, India maintains that Jadhav was kidnapped from Iran, where he had business interests after retiring from the Navy. Farhat Naz, News Desk.
In boxing, Indian pugilists have assured themselves of 5 medals in the 70th Strandja Memorial tournament at Sofia in Bulgaria. In the 49-kilogram category, Asian Games gold medalist Amit Pangal will play his semi-final bout this evening. He defeated Ukraine's Nazar Kurach in 3-2 yesterday. Commonwealth Games gold medalist Gaurav Solanki in 52 kilograms and Naman Tawar in 91 kilograms both advanced to the quarterfinals. Besides Pangal, 4 medals were guaranteed by Indian women pugilists at the end of the third day yesterday. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces killed the mastermind of Pulwama terror attack in an encounter in Pulwama district. 4 army personnel, including an officer, martyred. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley says country needs fewer and mega banks for optimum utilization of economies of scale. Supreme Court refuses to allow reopening of Sterlite plant in Tamil Nadu, asks CBI to probe killing of 13 persons in police firing last year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds talks with Argentina's President Mauricio Macri in New Delhi. Several agreements signed between the two countries. In boxing, Indian pugilists assure themselves of 5 medals in the 70th Strandja Memorial Tournament at Sofia in Bulgaria. And with that, we end the